friends, welcome to today's session. And today we are going to start with a new series over S3, that is Simple Storage Service. So let's quickly jump and see what we have got. So we will be starting with basics of S3, and let's understand what is S3 about. So by definition, Amazon Simple Storage Service is a storage for the internet. It is designed to make web scale computing easier for developers. So whenever we deal with instances, there is a common question like we need to share many files, audio, video, and different types of docs. So Simple Storage Device S3 is simply a platform where you can store your files, any type of files, and share the way you want it. So that's what it simply is. S3 is commonly used. And the commonly used logos for S3 are, I mean, you would see these common logos for S3, but there are many more as well. So it's simply sometimes referred as bucket, just because the logo looks like a bucket. So it's called a bucket. Simply, it means actually a folder in our Windows language, I would say. So S3 is safe place to store your files. Example, docs, audio, video files, etc. Like what I said. So it's you simply push your files on a, just like you push it on Google Drive. In the same way here, S3 is a storage, but it is more smart than what we use as a Google Drive. It is an object-based serverless storage service in the cloud. So every file that you store is kind of object. So you can store over here. You cannot store operating systems. So it's not a, usually file systems are classified as block-based and object-based. Block-based is like, where you store your operating systems, just like the operating system on hard disks. And this is kind of object. So you cannot store your OS over here. For example, system cannot consume OS from S3. So it's simply object based. That means you can store files which are also referred as objects. You don't need to worry about the file systems or disk space. So here, this is totally managed service, and you don't need to worry about disk space. You will be charged based on whatever disk space you are consuming. So you can put on all, push over all the files that you want, and you can remove those as well. The disk will adjust by itself, and you'll be charged only for the space that you have used. The data is spread across multiple devices and facilities. So there is a concept of availability zone that we would discuss somewhere in the later lectures, and which simply has several data centers into it. And when I say data center, I actually mean physical data centers. Now when you copy any file on S3, it's copied on more than one availability zone. That means you have the one copy, the original copy, or one availability zone, and it's also copied on two more other availability zones. Now one availability zone has several data centers, two or more data centers. So you can think of your one S3 copy is shared on more than two or three physical data centers. When I say three availability zones, right? So that is how it makes what makes S3 as highly available and durable. So the chances of losing your file or your file being not available at any point of time is very rare. So that's what the S3 is about, and those are the major features of S3. I hope you like this session. I would wait to hear your comments and your views in the comment section. So see you in the next section, guys. Goodbye.